Welcome to Pikmin 3 Deluxe. We'll be going through all of the Pikmin games, except Hey Pikmin, because I don't actually own that one, the e-reader cards, and Pikmin Adventure for Nintendo Land. Since I don't exactly have the Wii U or the ability to show you the Wii U gamepad. I do have a Wii U, it's just in storage at the moment. Anyway, we have one player at the moment, and unfortunately we're going to have to clear one of these save files. This one looks like it's actually incomplete, so I'll delete that one. It is on my profile on the Switch, so it should be fine. Nobody else is going to play on it. And you know what? Let's make it an ultra spicy one. An ultra spicy playthrough.
Galactic date 20XX.
By this point, we've all seen the
space lies a planet on the brink.
the cutscenes for the start of the game, so that doesn't matter. What does matter is getting through day one. And we can actually just avoid that first one if we go far enough to the left, but as you can see, I didn't actually go far enough. I thought I was, but I wasn't. So you want to get to this group of yellows and just throw 10 of them. And with our 15 yellows, we just clear a path through there. As well, we want them to come back through later on. And once all of the mushrooms in this group have been defeated or destroyed, we can call these Pikmin from over there. And of course we have these two giant mushrooms to break down. There we go. We don't need to bother with the other smaller ones. A large enough gap is made with just those two. And even though we missed 5 Pikmin, we actually now have all of them. But but them joining us is a bit meaningless because if we just go a little further into the cave, it ends the day. Or this part of the day. Onto Alf, who lands in water, which completely removes all fall damage. Also, just to skip any cutscenes later on, there you go. Just do that, it'll stop any of that text appearing for any future ledgers. So just throw all 3 reds onto that onion there. Should knock it down. 3 reds on that. The 4th one's actually back there. And now we just let them go. And there are actually some hidden Pikmin murals. The first one's down here. I have actually gotten all of the badges in this game, including the co-op ones, and even the Bingo Battle and Mission Mode ones. And we're just waiting for all of these to finish. Also, going backwards through the series actually gives you a very good way of telling just how dumb the Pikmin are in the earlier entries, compared to how smart they are in Pikmin 3 and 4, especially 4. But you don't often see it in 4 because of well, they're almost always on Ochi. Whereas here, they always run back to grab the 0 remaining things. Also, this section, you can actually... This is the normal speed, and if you press in the left stick, it zooms. So we'll completely miss all of the flowers, all of the palette poses. There we go. It missed, never mind. There's actually a badge for slapping a creature to death. I'd recommend doing it with these on day 1, on normal mode. And then just throwing at the pallet there. We killed a few of the sheer grubs there. And we can whistle them back. But also, just pluck the remaining red Pikmin are here. There we go. May as well grab this one here. And just collect what's over here and while we wait for the rest of them to disappear. Grab the 3 share grubs. Defeat that one. And then throw 6 Pikmin up there. Onto that red pellet. That takes 5 to carry at the minimum. And we can speed them up. And we now have as many as is needed to actually speed this up. I actually find the Pikmin in this one to be quite smart as well, but I don't often play the story mode of this entry. I find it to be the weakest of the entire series. Except for maybe the e-reader card and Pikmin Adventure. They don't exactly have much of a story. We could actually leave one Pikmin behind, but just for the sake of speed, I think we should get them all. Actually, yeah, we can already charge. That's usually the fastest way. I'm a bit more used to playing Pikmin 4 now. Well, we don't even start off with that. Into this cave. We have to go through here just to get to the SS Drake. Also, on Ultra Spicy mode, you don't actually view the Olimar's notes that he's left behind. And there we go, all destroyed. I feel like that one has less health than most of the walls in this game. And there's the Drake, just setting off. Yes, I will be skipping cutscenes. I've seen them already, so no point in reacting. So I won't skip the credits. So that's day 1 done. Now I will not be ending it there. These days are a lot shorter than Pikmin 4, so we'll be going through a few days per episode. This game should only take a few days. Or rather, not days, episodes. Because of just how short the game is. Which is why I'm hoping that Ultra Spicy mode actually adds a bit more difficulty to it. So, yeah, Ultra Spicy, if you didn't know, 60 Pikmin limit, which is really helpful for one trick that I discovered. Unfortunately, we can't skip the area discovery cutscene. Well, it's not exactly a cutscene, it just kind of is. Well, it just kind of happens. You wouldn't exactly call a moment where the game takes reverse control of you a cutscene. Say your controller dies, you wouldn't call that a cutscene, would you? I get that that's completely different, but still. Okay, let's grab all of our Pikmin. Defeat the pellet, and the butterfly. And Bulborb. And those 2 pellets there. May as well charge that pile of, well, not raw material. Pikmin 4 on the brain. Break open the wall. That one Pikmin can run back. And then just charge the wall with everyone. And you. And if you press B while plucking, you actually finish plucking in, and you get there. We can call the one red off that pile. Is there a Pikmin still over there? There is. We gave up on harvesting the flower. There we go. Wow, that was precise. There's no eggs here, just like in the Wii U version. Charge that pile. plus the one pellet. May as well grab as many of these as we can. And we have how many? We have plenty of Pikmin now. More than you could hope for in Pikmin 4 at the start of the game. And of course, just sneak up behind and charge. 30 red Pikmin and Ultra Spicy is enough to defeat a Volvo. And we're just going to continue on. Although actually, we're actually going to gather a few more. Have them in the ground, but once we reach 38, then I need to put some away, don't I? Based on how many we've got here. I just need more than 60. Right, how many come out? 47. There we go. You'll see why I did that for later. Also, up and down on the right joystick actually moves the map. Anyway, we have 38 Pikmin out now. And I believe it was something like 47 in total. So we can head over this little hill. Find Brittany through the wall somehow. Don't know how I'll manage to see over that. Grab the strawberry. Then head into this cave. Don't know why the circle's directly in front of you. And then just kind of circle the enemy. There we go. It only shook once. And a thrown rock Pikmin does more than one left to return devices. And of course, throw 3 rocks on there for a majority. Or rather, not a majority, just first come, first serve. And there we go. Although they didn't actually grab all of it. There we go. Oh yeah, you actually need to get a lot closer in this game. Yeah, we can just grab the rest of them. And that takes us up to our 60 Pikmin limit. Without going one over. We'll ignore that data file. And we can start making our way to the right. It's been a little while since I played this one. So if I am going slow, then that's why. Yeah, we got 5 there. There's go here. This is the one exception to reading the data file. Okay, we can head through here. Grab this data file. 3 on there. And the wall's broken in just a moment. We get back. So just a few more, and there we go. Lock on, throw, and then switch, using Y and left. We'll be going for all of the fruits in this game. And that set of 3 Pikmin carrying the strawberry does make its way back. However, we won't be building all of the structures since there's no missions in this game. So we actually managed to skip that bridge there. And it's still before midday. So, what we can do is break down this wall. It is actually faster to go back around. And now we're across here. And just one on both of those. And we need to cross this river. Probably throw the rocks first, if I'm honest. And there we go. Throw the captain. And switch. All of the rocks on that. All of the reds on this wall. You don't actually need to be locked onto anything to charge. And while those reds are knocking down that wall, we can just get all of our rocks on this one pile of nuggets. Not even nuggets, they're bridge pieces. And that's about half done. Right, that's 3/4. And just a few more bridge pieces. They're done. Let's just wait for these to finish. Brittany needs to head... I forget that it's Y in this game for the map. They're both attacking the same one now. There you go. Now that we've done that, we can head back up here with 50 of our 60 Pikmin. And just while we travel in a straight line, I'm going to take a sip of this juice again. Always good to stay hydrated. Anyway, we can make it to the Armoured Mordad fight with plenty of Pikmin in our squad. And just head to the right immediately. Oh, for some reason these ones do actually take a look at. Break the one right on the back of its tail. It's gonna send a bunch of our rocks all over the place. Anyway, charge with our reds. And yeah, whistle them before they get sent to the void. And of course, while it's just roaming around, just follow it. And hope you don't get unlocked. Right. And now it's going to stay out of reach for a moment. And then it's going to come back down. And charge the tail. And throw a few rocks, and it's gone. There we go, 3 cycle. Don't charge the body. We don't actually need the enemy's corpse. What we can do is just charge everyone onto everything. There's a space right there. We're going to need to keep an eye on them, aren't we? Yep. And then we just walk all the way back. That enemy's still alive. So we'll switch to Brittany and take out the enemies. What we can do actually is grab that and defeat this one. And we can select it ourselves as well. Just make sure to not be in range of that. And that fire attack can be a little dangerous. So we can actually grab a few extra Pikmin here. It will start a cutscene as soon as this goes into the onion. There we go. So we've got that, and this 5 pellet here. Alf's on his way back now. With a couple of reds and a couple of rocks. And what we can do is just go right past these Wallywogs. Take out these 2 skiff leaves. And then go after the wall. Now then, the rock Pikmin are a little more powerful in this game than they were in Pikmin 4. Because a single rock can just take out a warrior, given a chance. There's the fruit. We can just charge that. Notice how they're not actually dealing much damage individually, but grouped together, they work as a team. And then just charge the other one. They can't even kill in this game if you're using rocks. Yeah, throwing does a lot more damage. I think except for the crystals. There's the fruit. And it's now close to sunset. Okay, we've broken through there. What we can do now is head in here. Throw 5 on that side. Switch to Alf. Switch to Brittany. Throw 2 on the other side. Switch to Alf again. Grab the 5 there. Throw all 5 on that. And just for later, what we can do is actually throw Brittany into the foreground. Switch to her. Go beyond this gate. And all the way over here. This should allow us to go here in the future. And we can just head back through this loading zone. I don't know which game looks better, this or Pikmin 4. I think Pikmin 4 has the better textures, but in general this has the better atmosphere. I'm actually going to carry back one of these. And I'm going to 5 more on that to help speed it up. So only 4 of them actually went on it. We're actually going to check. We do in fact have 60 reds. But I'm actually going to put a few more on there. There we go. And that's done. That's day 2. We can wait for the countdown, but I know there's a... well, there's usually a data file somewhere in the water. Guess it's not there in this version. I think it might have been in the Wii U version. Which in my opinion is the superior version for this game. Unless you want a easier play time. Well, an easier play experience. Or something that's a little different. Anyway. Begin the process of cloning. Well, not this bit here, but later on. Now that the onions have fused, we can actually begin the process of fusing. Cloning. And there we go. Face Wrinkler, Sunseed Berry, Firebreathing Feast, and Zest Bomb. I know pretty much every fruit in this game. I've played it too many times. On the Wii U especially. Since Pikmin 4 released, I've hardly touched this game. Yeah, we got 76. Should be enough. We didn't even need the main, the boss enemy body. So, we'll be going into the distant tundra next. And no, I'm not a speedrunner, I just get through things quickly if I know exactly what I'm doing. So, that's that. As for the next area, we do eventually find Charlie. Then we find Louis and then Olimar. Total of 6 bosses in 5 areas. So yeah, let's just go straight to the next area. Who knows, I might just complete this in a couple of weeks. So, today and next week. Depending how fast I am with the last part of the game. And there we go. Let's light up the cave. And I grab these. Whoops. Luckily, you don't actually take any damage in here. Probably should have grabbed the extra Pikmin there. Oh, and that pellet over there. And we'll be coming back to this area at some point. Now that's a common 5 pellet to miss. The one up above is very easy to spot, so you're unlikely to completely miss that one. You're also able to throw extras in this game, so that's actually more useful than the one in Pikmin 4. I need 20 to roll this ball. And we have 9 on it so far. And here's another 11. Yeah. Let's get the ball rolling. And you know what, let's do something fun. I'm probably going to regret this. But we're able to actually climb up walls slightly, if you do it just right. I was way too low there. If you slide up, well, if you can actually go onto the wall. Oh, did they patch it or something? There is actually a way of climbing walls in this game. Here we go. Not quite. I'm much too low down now. Almost got stuck behind there. If this takes too long, then I'll just go into the next part of the game. Although, it seems I made a decent amount of progress there. So I am getting better at doing this. He says while also just sliding right down to the bottom of the wall. Yeah, I guess I kind of lost my touch with this. It was more of a thing in the Wii U version anyway. Let's just move on. We'll be back here once we get winged Pikmin. And blues. There's no reason to come back if you just don't have all the types. So, first things first, when we're in this area, take out the snitch bug. Because if not, that's going to be an issue. Then, send over 10 to that side, while keeping 15 yellows on this side. Put the rest on there. And we can just send them down onto that dirt pile there. I know that's a little inefficient, but do we really need to be fully efficient? Well, we have food. Oh yeah, it's that. Let's go to 15 rocks and 20 beds. We don't need all too many rocks. You can actually throw a red up there. Actually, never mind. Let's throw a rock up there. Get all of our Pikmin on that. Grab the yellows from behind the SS Drake. Put them on that. Grab our rocks. Throw 10 up there. There we go. Break open this wall. Grab that one rocks back there. Although I guess we can do this a little later. Break open that crystal. Throw 5 onto each of their backs. Defeated. 3 reds onto that. 5 onto there. Then jump up here. Just charge onto the onto there twice. That's going to have to go around. And I just realised there's one of them there. And for some reason, the lock-on really likes the back. And I am losing a lot here. Thankfully I only lost 2. 3 on there again. And then we'll head back up. Grab our yellows again. Head across here. Swarm it back. There we go. Significantly easier when you're actually behind it when it first wakes up. 10 yellows on that. On the dodge whistle. We'll be back here later on. Somehow we lost a rock. Oh, it's there. Anyway, we can now head across here. And just deal with this cannon beetle. And there we go. Break open that. 5 on that. We can carry that back as well. And then just... No, don't grab that. Okay, there's the dodge whistle. 5 up there. And hope they actually go far enough. Come on, just a few more. Okay, they should be far enough over. No? That'll do. And we got that through to in an unintended way. Got a few more rocks as well that we didn't need. I'm actually going to swap them out for some reds when this stops going. And those. So we have them there. And then we can throw everything over to Brittany's side that isn't currently working on stuff. And we're going to have to head back to that spot there. Switch to Brittany. And then we're going to head over this direction. Let's break that open with our 10 rocks. Then slide down onto the mushroom so that we're on this plant pot. Break this crystal here. Alpha's arrived. And we're already on the right side. And make sure that enemy doesn't spot us. That just might. It's going to come back up and swamp back. There we go. Destroyed. 5 on that. 3 yellows up there. Because yellows are now our dominant. And we can grab that in an unintended way. And we're going to make our way over to the other stack of bridge pieces before the day is over. I've forgotten the name of that now. Mangosteen. The mangosteen's going to get stuck. And there's another armored cannon lava just here. The rocks have no issue with them. Well, almost no issue. Yeah, there's the mangosteen. Getting stuck as usual. Or rather, as expected. Grab the yellows. And make our way up to the top, where we're greeted with the Whip-Tongue Bulbul. I feel like these guys are used a lot more in this game than they are in Pikmin 4. A little busy now, Rock. Don't carry anything just yet. You could get swept off your feet by this guy. And we've got to regroup just a moment. And just charging. There we go. Dealt with. And while we're here, throw a single yellow up to that cherry. And we can grab all of these guys. Check how many we've got. 36. That's good. Because this is our final bridge piece pile. 5 yellows on that. And then we should have 1 Pikmin remaining. Which can be used to help this yellow dig up that cherry. And carry it back. So we can pick up these. What? To carry that... oh, it'll come to me. I've actually forgotten that one. And they're done. All bridge pieces have been collected. So we're now able to reunite. So we have all 5 of our reds here. And we just head back through. Try and make as much progress as possible in this next section. So, what's actually going to happen next is we're actually going to go back into this cave while we have the the rocks. Because we're not going to get the boss done on this day, so we're just going to try and get as much fruit as possible. Even though we're going to do a fruit run later. 5 on each of those. That'll do. And we're going to head down here. And out. Still got our 33. And we need to collect our Pikmin from over there. That's most of the fruit we're going to collect today. If only we had the spicy spray from Pikmin 4. Grab all of them from the entire map. Anyway, up this geyser. And we may as well head around. I'm just going to quickly grab back on that. And then throw 20 yellows up onto this ledge. And Brittany. Switch to Brittany. Now that the invisible wall's been removed, we're able to actually reach this. And that's the intended way of doing that. So let's start making some progress towards the next part. Hang on, why are there 20? What a... That's why. We're going to go and collect all of our Pikmin back up. By simply using the homesick signal. You know, I rarely use this. Right, they should be safe now. And we are going to try and make it. Okay, we're going to use these yellows here. Those 5 reds are safe. So we don't need to do anything there. But we can head in here for the first time. Take out this stitch. Whoops. I forgot to switch. And of course they're drowning too. They're on fire and drowning. And that one somehow managed to drown on land. Great. I'm not rewinding. Sometimes that is spiky spray. Or at least it is on lower difficulties. Anyway, we still have 24 yellows, so light up this cave. And the next part. We'll be going through here a couple of times. In fact, let's make it so we don't need any more rocks. Okay, they're dealt with. And we're back here. So let's just get this little bit of dialogue done. And maximise our distance. We're not actually going to be able to defeat anything. And it didn't actually light up like I expected. There we go. So Alf rather than anyone else. And we're actually going to complete this area this time. Even though it's been 40 minutes, same as Pikmin 4 most of the time. Oh, in the early stages. But I reckon an hour-long video is good enough. As with Lost Vikings, that's a bit different now. I don't exactly know how long the game's going to be. So I'm just doing one area per episode, except for when I get really frustrated with the game. I might swap it out for like 4 or 5 levels per episode. That's fine. Making up. Okay, what's this one? Velvety Dream Drop? Yeah, it eventually came to me. And where's this guy's go? It's a kiwi. We didn't end up defeating the boss, but that's what we got the next day for. Plus potentially a mini-boss. Either way, we're all good. So yes, we managed to complete the bridge in a single day from those 4 bridge piles. And now we're able to make our way to the boss. Back to that area. To get Charlie. But before we do that, we need to do this. We want some spare Pikmin. So, just put some reds away. And let's put some more reds away. Can't believe they didn't patch this when they updated the game for that one Well, just to match the title of Pikmin 1, 2 and 4. Even if they made it inconsistent with the rest of the series, well, with the rest of this game. Yeah, since I lost the yellow, I want to make sure we have enough. And here we go. And now we have 60 yellows. Pikmin farming is not going to be an issue. But I'll go 20-20-20 and hope we don't lose a single one. That's where our risk's coming in. So, yep, we're split evenly. So we need to cross over this bridge again. Don't need to look where we're going exactly. Although that bearded Amprat's going to be a bit annoying later on. So, we'll get to that when we get to that. For now, we're actually going to skip this that citrus lump there. Up on that ledge. And we're going to go through here. You know, maybe I should have gone with less rocks. That probably would have been a good idea. Although, speaking of having less rocks, let's give ourselves less rocks. Ooh, eggs. These are rare to come by in this game. Or at least this mode. So let's enhance our rocks. And our yellow... No, we'll do our reds, because yellows are the easiest ones to actually flower. The easiest ones to bloom. Because they bloom when they light up things. And of course, let's just grab the last with the yellows there. And now that we've bloomed all of our Pikmin. Oh yeah, that's another game that I'm not going to play. Pikmin Bloom. So we can just stick 10 on there and move this enemy so they don't get distracted. Like that. We'll get back to them later on. Because there's actually 2 suit upgrades in this area. And none in the second area. The Garden of Hope. Anyway, oh, these have gone down again. So, let's light things up. Destroy this before it gets the chance to grab anything. There we go, we're all good. Only 10 on that. That's done. And we can in fact grab those grapes now, but I'd rather wait until this is done. We already have some going, and this doesn't exactly help. And there's what's being dug up by the rocks. Okay, yeah, in this game, the electricity hazard isn't an insta-kill, nor is it even a kill in general. Ah, okay, they're done digging that up. And now that we're over here, we need to be careful. I'm actually going to stop that one from forming. And, of course, stop the Pikmin before they get sucked up by the Vehemoth Phosbat. Anyway, just throw Brittany across this gap. Of course, all 20 of our yellows. Switch to Brittany, lock on, and throw. And before he gets a chance to attack, he's grounded somewhere else. He just kind of teleports. Anyway, go over here. and attack with what Pikmin are actually obeying us. Some managed to get left behind. That poison hazard is actually not true poison. I believe the whites actually don't even get hit by it. Anyway, he perches there. Then reach our reds and yellows. He's going to start doing that. And I don't think he's in range of either light. So we need to actually kind of guide him. He's in range. Even while the light's on, still actually gets affected by that. Okay, where's the Pikmin? Oh, just kind of about. Okay, keep an eye on him. He's going to perch again. This time. Oh, he is in range. Still. Okay, he's down below a quarter of the health. Quarter of his health. Grab the reds. And we got that back. He's going to fall because we actually grabbed his tail. And defeated. There we go. We've got Charlie now. And for the rest of this day, we're actually going to be collecting some fruits. But before we go anywhere, we need to actually open up this little route here. The one where we have a slight problem with that bearded ant rat in the way. So we're going to just pass this. And go back into here. To set up 10 reds on that. Nobody fell down, so we're all good to go back over. Should stay at 40. I know they have a bit of a problem going over that sometimes. Stick the other 10 reds on that. Those should climb up that little hill there. And since we still have our 20 yellows and 10 rocks, what we can do is put our yellows to work on this little stick here to extend it. And we're going to come back to this because there's an enemy that needs dealing with. And somehow we lost a yellow. I don't entirely know how. Oh, it's just there. Anyway, that's been dealt with. Now we're able to go back up this geyser that we removed in the previous day. Then throw everyone over. Except 5 yellows. And walk over there. Switch to Brittany. Oh, Charlie. Well, Alf, even. Throw some yellows at this. It's not going down. Oh, it is going down. There we go, defeated. That one's out of reach now. And there we go. Easily dealt with. I'm actually going to put 5 yellows on that. And 5 yellows on this. This one I actually have a bit of a problem grabbing the stuff. So we're actually going to throw everyone across there. This is one moment where it's actually intended for you to use all 3 captains, but it is possible to do without. Grab him. Oh, never mind, it did. Okay, and again. That's one dealt with. Need more yellows. We don't actually need to grab the those. And we do in fact need to head back this way instead. Alf can keep an eye on these grapes. Brittany's making her way over to the other grapes. And Charlie is able to grab all of those. The spicy spray will come in handy later. The surprise tool that will help us later. Brittany is still making her way back. She's getting there. And I'm actually going to move Charlie over to this cave temporarily. While Brittany grabs these again, these reds, and also makes her way to that same cave. Because there's a fruit in there that we can grab. And we're not doing that mini boss. Too little time in the day. So yeah, just head back through here. Basically going backwards through this section. Charlie is now with us. So what we can do is throw 5 rocks on there. And Charlie. Switch to Charlie. And grab the citrus lump that was up here that we skipped earlier. One of them fell through. Had a feeling it would. Still down there? No. Okay, we're good. Just head through here. Okay, they should make it back. So we'll head over there and grab these ones. And while they're waiting for that to regrow, we'll grab them. And there's one more. Just there. So I'll just head back to base. And grab them. And there's another one at base here. Plus this one. And there's the citrus lump getting back just now. Everyone's safe. And I think we're going to end it here for this day. Let's just check what we've done. In terms of fruit, all that's left is a tomato there, a lemon there, a star fruit, and another large one there. Forget exactly what that one is. I think it might be the astringent clump. I'm not entirely sure what fruit it actually is. Either way, that's it for that day. And just as we're coming up to the hour mark, I think we're going to leave it there. Ready for next time. All of the fruit here are, well, new. And they all blend nicely into juice. And there's our 10th type. Duplicates don't count. So we actually managed to get 2 citrus lumps that day. So only one of them would have been counted as new, or a new type. Anyway, day 4, we're going to be heading back to the tropical wilds. And yes, I did actually lose a couple of yellows, so easy enough to regenerate them. As you can see, there's the bar for cloning, the combined rock and yellow bar for most of the day. And we're up to 10 juice canisters, which is enough for the rest of the game, if I'm honest. Even on this difficulty, I'm still able to do it within 15 days, I believe. Actually, maybe not. I think my record on this was like 17? Anyway. Ah, wait, that was day 4. On to day 5. Day 5 is back to the tropical wilds, not day 4. But, yeah. I am going to leave it off here, and I'll see you guys on Monday for more Lost Vikings.